I am really very happy to speak to you today, this hour. The topic is very, very essential from the point of human life. People should live happily. Unless they have sufficient wisdom, they cannot. Simply living is happening. Everybody lives fighting, abusing, all sorts of miseries facing, day in and day out. They also live. But that has been the result of our education as on today. It's a very sorrowful thing. A lot of violence. A lot of bad habits. So much, we cannot describe also. And we don't like to name also. Such things are going on as on today. Why? Swami Vivekananda was telling time and again, education is making a man of character. If we go by that, then where are we today? This is not to infer that the current education is lacking something. No. The present times has got the highest quality of education. On its own terms, a lot of scientific development, a lot of technology orientation, technology-driven digital, social, or whatever it is, fantastic. We are reaching the moon. We are reaching the heights of skies. But at the same time, we are falling to the ground. Why? So there is something lacking, It is found to be non-holistic. If it is really holistic, this should not be the case. Holistic means covering all aspects of life. But your own happiness you have sacrificed. Your well-being is not taken care of. Cooperation is forgotten. Getting togetherness is not bothered about. There is no living personality at all. There is something lacking. Very nice. The current education is capable of giving very decent life. But the decency should be always having the other side of love, kind heart, and friendship. These are the qualities that lead our life. Are we teaching in our academics what is kindness? What is kind-heartedness? What is cooperation? What is the meaning of good? We are not bothering about it. We teach everything that comes to the rescue of our well-being in terms of money making, job securing, physical comforts we are taking care of. And definitely we need them. We are on the right path of making innovative ideas in that sector, making a good business, making a millionaire, whatnot, securing power. But The methodology of making this is not taught. We are asking everybody to be perfect, perfect, perfect. But today, he is only competing to be perfect, to be ahead of everybody by crook or hook, That is not, that is where we are lacking. So the basic values of life are not included in the current system of education. Actually, the holistic has been coined by WHO in respect of health. Holistic health, they said. Physical health, mental health, intellectual health, social and spiritual health. All the 5 kinds of awareness should be there with a person to be always be happy. Similarly, now we can apply the same principle of holistic education also. Only in one field or the other. Only on the physical side is not sufficient. We are also on the spiritual side also we should look into, because we are combination of spiritual as well as physical. Spirituality and physicality are inseparable. Unless you know who you are, you can't make the things excellent. How to mind your body, you should know how to nourish your body. And who is the cause for the nourishment and all that. A lot of spiritual science is there. In fact, spiritual science is the science of noble values.
So at this time, I would like to interrupt a little bit and just ask you. So we are trying to collaborate with various institutions and see that the spiritual science and the holistic wellness programs are introduced in various institutions across the globe. Because it is very difficult for an institution to provide all-round education. So today is the day of collaboration, and we see that if institutions collaborate together and see the benefit of the student, that will really make sense. So could you please tell us a few words on that?
Yes, I am coming only to that point.
Yeah.
I had to hats off to the institutions like wellness universities as you have developed. It is not independent universities to or the necessities always. No, it is the importance of education is important. And it is, as Siva Prasad has been telling, interdisciplinary should be there. You can be specialized in any field. At the same time, you should be also approachable in all holistic educations. You should know what is smiling, how to keep your smiling always. You should know how to be wise enough. Apart from expertise, excellence in computers, in various, he may be a lawyer, he may be a doctor, he may be an actor, or whoever it is, whoever, in whichever direction they are proficient and efficient. But they need to be honest. They need to be kind-hearted. They need to love the people. They need to be friends of everybody. Without that, all that whatever you are doing will be meaningless. That will land you in problems. Now, because of violence in the society, the whole society is not happy. How it happens? Now today, everybody is equally unhappy. Why? Because it has got indirect effects. Always, the good and good behavior and the character of individuality strikes and it is superior to controlling all aspects of life. If your character is good, whatever you do becomes good. and it will not land you in unhappiness of any sort. But if it is vice versa, you have everything, but you are not a friend of anybody, then whatever you have done on the physical side has no meaning with reference to the society. Then it becomes very tough for him to behave in the society. So this is where, everyone must have both sides. Only physical science is meant for some purpose, and spiritual science is meant for its own purpose. So when we ignore spiritual science, then we are the losers on one side. So it will create imbalance in the character of a personality. And that person cannot be a righteous person because he did not study what is righteousness.
And also at this time, I would like to mention about our Gurukul system also. Earlier days, we had Gurukul system where the personality was molded and the person was prepared to face the world with necessary skills. It started with the upbringing. The upbringing started with molding the personality first.
Yes.
Whereas now we see a very materialistic and career-oriented approach. That is fine, but at the same time, we should not forget our roots.
Yes. So now, at least, now in the present scenario, we need not lose our heart because of this. Yes, now we can find out ways and means how to come out of this mess. Okay. So we can go to the present education institutes and we can make this a part of their curriculum. We need not disturb the existing system. A doctor can become a doctor. Along with that, he should be associated. We should make him to associate with the kind of knowledge of how to develop a sort of a honesty profession, not going for money, not cheating for medicines and all those things. Be a perfect individual with kind-heartedness towards the patients. And the lust for money and power to control itself, to be controlled. This sort of spiritual science has to be imparted on him. Otherwise, there will be a difference in his treatments. That makes everything completely, a downfall it will bring upon on the humanity. So just mere an addition of some sort of knowledge of spirituality, spiritual values, and the character building. These are all the content of spiritual science. These are all the content of what our Vedic Wellness University is all seeking about. So this sort of education, you have to bring up certain courses which are very, very helpful for the ongoing students, the students who are doing degree in physical sciences, they can as well take up this on add-on courses and all those things. So that's why the current educationists of all the institutions, first of all, must recognize the need of the character building in their students in order to change the society culture, in order to change the kind of society, okay. So educationists have got a great responsibility how to make this happen without disturbing the present structure of education in scientific way, We have to also amalgam, we have to also add up, we have to also include, and we have to give some sort of education on what is good, what is righteous actions, what is right life. These are all the things that is basic values, and spiritual values are considered to be highest, superior to all other values, not by us, by the United Nations also.
Sir, excuse me, just I would like to answer Rashmi. She was talking about Gurukula system. Now in Gurukula system, teachers were role models. They had all values. They not only fed the students with the subject matter, what they need, but they also fed with the food. And they became role models themselves, including the spouse of the teacher. And students learned a lot of values from it. Previously, there was no craze for certification. No student studied in the Gurukul system was given a certificate. After completion of the course prescribed, just he will leave the institution. But now students want certificate in any way. If you give certificate, they will be happy even without learning. That is the problem now. Difference between erstwhile Gurukula system and the present educational system. Both students and parents want certificates. That is ruining our educational system. Not that certification, we have to build inbuilt qualities we have to give to the students. That is where we are striving and concentrating on design suitable curriculum for the students. Thank you.
Okay, shall I continue a few words further?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, please.
Yeah, with your permission. Now the spiritual values. Yes, madam. You want to say something?
No, I just said thank you for your note for Shiv Prasad, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, in the present scenario, the character and conduct has taken the backbench. People do not know what it is because it is forgotten. Now that should be brought forward. That should be inculcated now by induction into the current academics. So this sort of holistic living has to incorporate this sort of spiritual value system also. So in this regard, educationists have a great role to play. First, they should understand whether it is necessary or not. Any amount of our persuasion, our approach and everything will not yield the results unless the mindset of the educationist also appreciates that. They should also give a thought that how to change the society. With the existing system, we have to do that. How to do that? There is a lot of spiritual sciences there. Without spiritual science, there is no education in the beginning, as you said. Without spiritual science, there is no education. Actually, spiritual science is the creative knowledge. It is called buddhi. It is called gnana. Nahi gnanena sadrusham pavitram iha vidyate. There is nothing greater than the wisdom. Unless a man is wise, he cannot be happy. Whatever you do for him, he should be wise enough. There should not be place for ignorance. That wisdom, how you get, not from the informatory science. Tat swayam yoga samsiddhaha kalena atmati vindati. This is what already prescribed. That sort of wisdom happens only through yoga, only through spiritual knowledge, only through spiritual wisdom. What is yoga? Yoga is nothing but calming down the mind. Calm your mind, calming down the mind. That's it. Keep your mind in good state to understand everything, to keep your awareness always in calmness. Prasanna chetas. Prasanna chetasaha ashu buddhihi paryavasishtate. A lot of science. Our forefathers, ancestors know the problem. They have already laid down the concrete steps how to live a wise life, a wisdomful life. They have said already, defined how to be wise enough. Prasade sarva dukkhanam hanehi asya upadhyayat. Prasanna chetasohi ashu buddhihi paryavasishtate. If you are calm in your mind, then the wisdom sprouts. You will become very wise. That is common, natural. If you just keep quiet for some time, you will have a beautiful thoughts over that. Your turbulent mind will give you turbulent thoughts, and calm mind will give you a wonderful thoughts. So this sort of education system is ours, actually, that has taken a backbench. That is what, WHO or UNO, they are all mindful of the spiritual wisdom. That's why they have inserted in their agenda that spiritual values are the greatest values for the humanity to acquire. But why our education system does not incorporate that? Of the latest, even we include value education we brought. And we thought that it is very nice. But people start thinking money value education only because they are not aware of spiritual values. Even there also we are missing the bus. When the government says value education, and our people are taking it as money valuation, how to add money value to that. That's how it is. But anyway, there is a lot of scope for us to improve the situation, and we are all there. And our educationists are very competent, just like on the ground, on the field of physical sciences. They can also, given the information, they can definitely accept the concept of spirituality, the concept of meditation, the concept of dhyana shastra, the concept of spiritual science, all these things, that makes the man a real man. Otherwise, he is just like other species. Wisdom only is the differentiating factors from the species and the human life. So that should be acquired as early as possible. Nahi gnanena sadusham pavitra vidyate is the direction where our society should go. When that sort of wisdom is there, all sorts of violence will never be there. How? You cannot be violent when once you have the wisdom. You can't be violent at all. So these sort of things we should recognize. And now being the opportunity, now Vedic Wellness University has come as the pioneer in this direction. They are offering certain sort of spiritual science courses, easily accessible to all kinds of students of all degrees at all levels. So they can find out ways and means how to incorporate these things while studying. In the current days of offering, double degrees at a time, you are making so many changes in physical sciences. The similar things should also come up to add up the spiritual wisdom, which is very, very essential. On top of it, that is only the science that can save the mankind. And that is the effort that what Vedic Wellness Society is at. And I am really, really very, very happy. I have to hats off to you people. And I wish you all the success. And I request all the educationists to give a thought on this. Kindly, we said, we fold our hands and tell them, kindly understand that the present youth is gifted with this kind of noble values, provided they give room for some sort of study of this in their academics also. Of course, with due permissions from all the rules and regulations should be adhered to. It is not out of text and or out of procedure within the system. So we should find out. And now the time is there. The teachers are ready, the courses are ready, and this can be implemented now. So this is a platform where to request, all educationists of all the universities, of all colleges and schools, to just think over and provide a scope for all the students to become value-based students, to become a sort of happy individuals, to become wise individuals, to make use of their money in a proper way, to make use of their time in a proper way, to make use of their own people, in a very hale and healthy kind and atmosphere, they should raise the environment of happiness among them, around them. So these are all the things, what spiritual science targets about. So I request on this occasion, I have already spoken at length, So I think, this is the only way out, how to lift the society out of the current mess. So with this, I fold my hands to all the concerned people to kindly give some thought over this and go in the same direction, helping the people who are helping the society. Okay. So with this, thank you very much.